Slam peg.
Wait. Oh.
The sweet potato. I love it. I thought I was gonna walk in here. It was gonna be some black people with the sweet potato.
Fucking Bojan. All right.
Kale. That's exactly how we would always say it in the house. It's like, kale.
Sweet taters.
The sweet taters.
Sweet taters.
The sweet taters.
And now it's time for the Sweet Potato Podcast featuring Matt and Theron.
Welcome back to another glorious episode of the Sweet Potato Podcast. I'm Matt.
What's up, chat?
We need like an intro.
We need an intro? I'm Matt, and I'm Theron.
We're just two friends
And-
who like to watch.
It doesn't work because we don't have any kind of descriptor.
No. Two chuds who
We're just two-
chud.
Two chuds that fucking likes to talk about
Two
dog
chuds
shit
who
TV.
chud. First of all, we moved off from dog shit TV. We talked about Love Hotel last year.
Ooh, but we did talk about OC recently.
Right. Ooh.
Yeah.
Gretcher. Yeah, it was not
I'm
good.
thinking like that like genre, like the like young millennial and Gen Z Bravo shows, like Love,
Next
what's
Gen
it called?
NYC.
Yeah, like Next Gen NYC and The Valley and Summer House and Now in the City. We should only cover those shows.
Well, Summer House is good. Summer House is.
I know it's good. I know.
You don't care?
I don't care.
Wow, you don't care that Sierra was done dirty. That's crazy.
No, she was under. I think it's awful. I only care about Sierra though. Sierra.
And
Why,
Jesse,
why are
what
they
about,
always facing the wrong way? Have you noticed that?
what about Jesse Solomon?
I only care about one Jesse.
Jesse Lally?
Spectacular.
Oh,
Jesse Peck.
I thought you were
Jesse Lawley.
from the Valley. Your favorite Jesse. I thought it was from. Michelle's ex.
Dude, I do not like him.
Oh, I like Jesse. Well,
I think he's annoying. I think that he's like. I think Michelle is worse, but I still think he's annoying.
I gave up on the Valley this year. Not
Really?
watching it, yeah. So it's been a while since we talked about Survivor 50. We haven't talked about Survivor 50 since the infamous was it Zach Brown? The Zach Brown.
No, we talked about it
incident?
last episode.
We did talk about it last episode, but we haven't talked about it. Overall.
Like what happened? Like
So,
more
like,
in depth.
Before, obviously, before we talk about the episode we're about to, the semifinal, what's sticking out to you? Because I know that you did the Survivor 50 deep dive a few days ago.
There were a lot of just kind of like a lot of the episodes kind of like blended together. There wasn't, I felt like, anything too crazy. I thought the Mr. Beast thing was, we talked about it last episode, but the Mr. Beast twist was crazy.
Mhm.
The
auction was great.
I respect what the hell's his name?
Which one?
The guy who flipped the coin.
Oh, Devins. Love Devins.
I respect Rick Devins for doing it. I loved his playstyle. He was I think my favorite contestant this season. I liked his sort of nothing to lose playstyle.
Mm-hmm.
I respected it. I think that it's kind of fucked up that they just, I feel like he got kind of done dirty. But
well,
I hope that.
What about Ozzy?
I hope he gets some. He doubled the freaking pot, dude.
He doubles it to $2 million, biggest prize pot in history. I mean,
Yeah,
season 50.
no one else doubled the pot.
No one else wanted to risk it.
Yeah.
What do you think about Ozzy going home with an idol?
It was sad. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, okay, on one hand, it's really sad, and it sucks that happened to him. But on the other hand, like, I don't feel bad for him because he literally had a dream about that exact thing happening the night before.
Yeah.
And if you're having dreams like, oh my God, like he obviously, like the reason he had the dream in the back of his head, he knows he's going home. Like his subconscious is telling him like, don't fuck up, use the idol. But he gets super, super cocky and is like, I'm not gonna go home, and then he fucking blows up their whole alliance.
Well,
like,
why
that's
did he
stupid.
go to Aubrey and go tell Aubrey, yeah, I'm working with
Right?
Suri.
Why?
Yeah.
He was like trying to flex on her because he thought her ass was going home. Why would you do that?
Would have rather Aubrey go home because I'm worried now she's gonna win.
Well, obviously, but that was really stupid on Ozzy's part. I don't know why he did that. I think that Rizzo was in the right to vote for him.
Rizzo, I'm Team Rizzo for the win. I'm Team Tiff or Rizzo, low key.
Honestly, same. I hope Rizzo wins.
When you were watching the episode, I was shocked because I was like, oh, we're already going to a tribal council. When Rick Devens goes home, I was like, oh, we're already going to tribal council. Did they or did they not say that there was going to be 2? I was like, did I fucking miss something? Because
I don't remember.
It was so weird. Obviously, Rick goes home. It was sad to watch. He almost like gave up, but you know, whatever. He went out beautifully. No, he's an icon. Like, he did so much this season. His gameplay was impeccable. They go back to camp, and that's what their whole like idea is like, hey, we're gonna target Tiff for the second tribal. We want to get her out, but like, they need to have a backup plan, because let's say Tiff wins immunity like she did, then what are we gonna do? Fucking scramble?
Yeah.
And Suri knew that. Like, Suri knew that going in, that she was probably next in line going home. And it sucks to see. I also didn't love when they're doing the immunity challenge. Why the fuck is Aubrey not doing her own puzzle? And she's going against the one other girl there.
Yeah.
It's icky.
Yeah. I mean, so I think that, honestly, I think Suri's biggest, and like, it's obviously a tough spot for her to be in, because if she makes it to the end, she's winning.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's a guarantee if she makes final 3, that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I don't know why Suri didn't push for Rizzo to get out instead of Devin, or for them to target Rizzo.
Oh, yeah.
Because he has an idol.
Yeah.
He has an immunity idol going into Final 5.
I was shocked he didn't play it.
He didn't need to.
I was shocked he didn't play it.
Because here's the thing, right? Having someone with an immunity idol going into Final 5 is obviously really good for that person. And Rizzo has an immunity idol. If they had tried to get everyone to target Rizzo and force him to use his idol, then they could have sent Devins home, the same one. And then, like, even if Suri gets targeted next, like, she can make more of a case, like, okay, like, we've weakened Rizzo, like, this is the chance to take him out. I know she's his ally,
Right.
but when you get to Final 5, like, there's only so far you can go. If it's you or your ally, you have to you know, defend yourself.
Yeah.
And she could have even argued, like, oh, like, you know, Rizzo, like, voted for Ozzy to go home, and he already kind of, like, when Ozzy left, like, the alliance kind of fell apart. But she was really riding for him for them to not target him, to try to get him to use his idol, which I think
would have been cool to see.
Stupid.
Would have been cool to see Rizzo use it on Suri to save Suri. That would have been awesome, but didn't happen.
No, no, he's keeping that shit. He's probably gonna win, which I would be happy with. I hope he wins.
I don't think he's winning. I think Aubrey's taking it.
I know.
If Tiffany doesn't make it, if Tiffany doesn't make it past
Tiffany will
this
probably
week,
go next.
I'm thinking they're gonna give it to Aubrey.
I think Tiffany will probably go next.
It's just this Final 5 is just like... Well, before we get into that, so Suri obviously goes home. It was really beautiful. Jeff let her say the tribe has spoken. Suri gave this amazing speech. Also, the juxtaposition between Suri going out and Ozzy going out was crazy. Ozzy was pissed. Suri took it beautifully. Suri's that legend, you know. This is probably the last time we'll see her play the game.
And I think at this point, like, with Suri, at this point in her career, like, I think, like, I don't think she, like, I think she would have, it would have been nice to win, but I don't think she, like, felt like she, like, needed to win.
I mean, other than the money aspect, but yeah.
Yeah, right. Like the money's nice, but I think it gets to a point where it's like, I mean, that's how Devon's was. That's how, like, we saw a lot of people that were returning. That's how Mike White was, where they're like, they just want, they return for the experience, you know. And if they win, if they can win, they play the best game they can. But it's not, they're not really chasing that win. They're just trying to get that final Survivor experience.
Well,
which is nice.
It's what we were talking about with Big Brother. It's like, you know, there's or maybe I don't know if I was talking to you about this, but it's so much more than like the winner. Like, who were the standouts from last year? It's like, you know, Rachel Riley, Morgan, Will, Vince. Like, these people stood out a little bit more than the actual winner, Ashley. So, like, at the end of the day, are you winning more?
I don't remember anything that Ashley did.
That's the thing, is like modern Big Brother, you know, the people who don't win normally are the ones who are more remembered than the actual winner. So, you know.
Tucker and Angela.
There you go. So there's another one. And like, if you think about the cookout, who's the first person you think about? Obviously it's like Tiffany and
yeah, it's
Hannah,
definitely
and
Tiffany.
you know what I mean? So like,
and Big D.
But back to Survivor though. Suri goes home. We're left with this final 5, which is just like, it's rough. It's rough in the streets.
It's bad, dude. Rizzo, I like Rizzo.
Yeah, me too.
I think he's the most solid person left.
I think Tiffany has shown a lot of herself.
Okay. I just think Tiffany is just not like doing enough.
She's
to be
doing a lot.
I know, but like,
disagree.
I don't know.
She's winning immunity after immunity. She saved her ass. I think Tiffany is most deserving out of all of them.
I don't know. I don't know if I say most deserving. I think she deserves it. I think her and Rizzo probably deserve it equally.
Tiffany's for sure most deserving out of all of them. I will say, as much as I don't want to say it, Aubrey's playing a good game.
She is, and that's the point I was going to make, is that I think Aubrey's also playing a good game. I don't like her.
Me either.
Or how she's playing, but I don't think she's like, you know, like, I don't think she would, if Aubrey wins, I don't think she's undeserving of winning.
Yeah, I agree. I agree for sure. The only people undeserving of winning is just Joe. Joe hasn't done anything.
What's
Jonathan,
his name? Josh?
I think that Jonathan is playing
Jonathan fucking sucks, dude.
He's playing a pretty decent game. He's not my favorite, and I don't want him to win.
He's just very physical.
You know, he won that immunity. He was very strategic last week with the 2 tribals. But if you want to think about gameplay, who got Ozzy out? Aubrey did. So yeah, you know.
No, Aubrey's playing a good game. Just because I don't like her doesn't mean she's not playing a good game.
You know,
I think those 3, like one of those 3 should win. I really don't think that Jonathan, is that his name? Jonathan?
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting what his name is. He's just, I don't know. I think he's played a stupid game so far.
Interesting take.
His whole like thing with like, you know, like him and what was it? Him and Coach, and they were like, we would play honest games.
Well, that was Joe as well. Yeah, we play with honesty and integrity. We don't blindside. Excuse me. That's why you're not there anymore. I don't know. That's why you went.
He really fucked over D too.
Oh, for sure.
Which was weird. It just seemed like unnecessary from him. I get it, but like for his game, I don't really get it.
Well, D's the mayor.
I just feel like it's kind of.
D's the mayor of Ponderosa. Do you know about this?
Yeah.
Do you know about the mayor of Ponderosa? So the first person who's in the jury is the mayor of Ponderosa, and allegedly, like, I think it's with, if times are correct, something like they always vote for the winner. Like, the mayor of Ponderosa has always voted for the winner of the season. So.
Oh, I see.
They're like, whoever D's voting for Aubrey. That's what the streets are saying. Well, we have live finale next week, so that should be interesting.
Well, listen, if we see the fucking final 3 and it's Joe, Jonathan, and Aubrey, then I think it's pretty obvious who's winning. You know,
and I think that's what it's gonna be.
I think Jonathan played a socially inept game, and I think Joe is the most fucking forgettable person I've ever seen.
Joe misspelling the word was crazy.
Oh, this is something that I also noticed. The rope one.
Oh, the first one.
The Joe one. I felt so bad. Suri
Oh yeah.
at the very end was really close, and she grabbed the wrong letter. They had to spell immunity, and she had an I and an M left, and she grabbed the I.
Listen, spelling's hard.
And she dropped it. She dropped it, so she didn't know. But imagine she had got all the way to the end with the wrong fucking one. Like, I was, like, watching that. I was like, oh, my God, Serene, no. Like, please mess up so you don't have to, like, realize, though, that you just did that.
I'm pretty sure Joe did that with the second puzzle in his original season. Like, the spelling was just so fucked up. It was
That's
insane.
funny.
Yeah, spelling's hard in these streets. I'm a terrible speller. You know this, and you were a great speller.
Yeah, you are a pretty bad speller.
Would you do well on Survivor?
I feel like I would.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to win it, but I feel like I would be... I feel like I'm, like, a sociable enough person where I could have, like, a decent social game. I feel like I could play a decent social game.
What immunity challenge do you think you'd win the most? Some of those
I don't know.
are hard.
Yeah. I'm pretty good at... I'm, like, not bad at, like, puzzles and stuff.
I
I'm not,
love
like, the best.
puzzles.
But I feel like the physical ones, like, there's always going to be one person that's going to be better. I have bad
For
balance, too. Anything with balance, I'd fucking
A lot
suck
of
at.
balancing.
It's a lot of balancing. I'm not good at... Or, like, shit, like, standing on, like, fucking, like, rocks and shit. Like, I saw that one where they had to fucking stand...
Oh, in the box.
With, like, their feet on the...
Yeah.
That looked so uncomfortable. I would have just, like, fucking thrown in the towel.
That was for
Some fucking
Applebee's.
Applebee's, bro.
For the
Oh my God,
Applebee's
dude.
sizzling skillet with applewood smoked bacon sizzling on a
God.
tower of onion rings. I love Jeff. Love and hate Jeff, bro.
Dude, maybe if it was for some of that charcuterie, I would do it.
Oh,
but
Cerise charcuterie that she ate and
Yeah.
she hawked up.
don't
but
tell
yeah.
Angela.
Do not tell Angela. Do not tell Angela. Hey, in other news this week, we got some major BB28 news.
Ooh, we did.
So excited.
We did.
We got that from the upfronts. July 9th will be Big Brother 28. Excited that it's at the beginning of July because I don't like when these BB seasons they start late and it's like in September for a little bit. Like I'm okay with it for being in September for just a little bit. Not like wasn't I know that they didn't do it because of the writer strike, but 25 didn't start till like August something, and it ended in like October, November. Like it was crazy. I think they celebrated Halloween in the Big Brother house. That year.
Yeah, I don't fully remember. I try to figure. 25 and 26 are like not in my head.
Which
like,
is
I
crazy
don't think
because
about those two seasons at all.
some icons came out of 25. I mean, we got Suri, Felicia, Jag. I mean, as much as you don't want to talk about it, Bowie Jane, Jag.
Fucking Bowie Jane.
You know, Cameron, Izzy Fields, like Riley.
Did you just say Cameron?
Listen, he's a polarizing figure, is he not?
Cameron fucking sucks, dude.
He's a polarizing figure. He won America's Favorite.
Jag fucking sucks. Did you say Jag?
He's a polarizing figure,
Oh my
but
God,
you can't dare say
Matt?
they're not
Oh.
well known. I mean, listen, I can list more Big
Yeah,
Brother
we got a
25s. I can list more from 25 than I can for 26.
Oh well, 26 fucking.
That's what I'm
dude.
saying. So like the Big Brother 25 cast, you know,
Yeah.
it was good
25
casting.
wasn't actually bad, but I mean, okay,
It's
but
the
24,
twists that were bad in 25. 24 is a great season.
24,
23,
was a great
24 are good.
season.
And 27.
27. I mean, come on.
27 is really
27.
good.
Come on, dude.
So I think you read the press release that
Yes.
there's a rumor mill going around the rumor mill that it's going to be half returnee, half newbie. So a kind of fans favorites versus the fans.
No,
something I
this
heard.
is just based on the fact that in the release they say the season, season of Big Brother will feature house guests, as opposed to all new house guests. So every 2022 was the All-Star, right?
Yes.
Right. So 22 was the first one that they did this, and they said it was going to be feature all like returning or like all-star cast of legendary house guests. And then every season since then, 23 on, has said all new house guests, all new house guests, all new house guests. And this one just says house guests. So that is the reason why people are speculating.
Well, I think that CBS knows where the views are at. Like, I think last year, it was the biggest audience in a while that they've seen for Big Brother. I think with the success of 50, the people love a returnee season.
But
I heard a rumor that 52 is going to be part returnee as well. So I think that they know what's good.
Last season, people are saying that like they said all new house guests last season, and we got Rachel. So
I thought I also read though that last year they said new house guests. Or no, sorry, last year they said just house guests. Like they did this year. Is what I thought I read.
That's awkward.
That's what I thought.
Do you want to say that one more time?
I thought I saw that it said something like last year it said something along the lines of 16 house guests. This was the second year in a row they did that. But I could have read that wrong. Either way, I think that we're in for something.
Yeah.
The Big Brother spoiler accounts are saying
I guess you could argue that Rachel wasn't even really a house guest.
You
know?
She was, but
was she really? She entered through weird means, never got a vote, and then was sent home.
In the lore, in the canon.
Right? Like, is she even a house guest? Like, retroactively, they could say that she wasn't even a house guest.
I saw, like, some Big Brother spoiler account that was like, oh my god, I got the first name of one of the returnees, and you guys are not ready. And the rumor around town is, now, allegedly, the charcuterie queen may be returning to Big Brother for Big Brother 28.
Oh, Brooklyn?
Brooklyn Rivera? No. I think Angela is coming back.
But, okay, the other thing is, like...
I heard Angela and Tucker.
I don't know how I feel about a returner season yet. They just did one, like, not that long ago.
Well, I don't think it's all returnee. I think it's half and half is what I've been
hearing. And I don't know how I feel about that kind of gimmick either. Like...
They've done it before.
Now, if they do this, if they do a half returnee, half newbie season, my theory, and I texted this to you, what I think is going to happen is I think they're going to do 8 returnees and then 8 people that are in some way connected. One somehow connected to each of the returnees. I feel like they'll do that.
Maybe like Amazing Race style.
Yeah, like every person who comes in is a returnee, and then they all have like a friend. Not that they play in pairs so much, but that they have that kind of gimmick.
That would be fun.
Like they did with
was it
Evil Dick season, but they didn't commit to it.
Yeah, they only did 3 of them.
They only did 3, but like that, like the whole season, like the returnees might not even know who's gonna be on the show.
And was it 9
or vice versa?
Was it BB9 or was it one of those earlier seasons? Also did like their exes were in the house.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They used to be like fun themed
honestly,
seasons.
This is a pretty good setup. You have, because you know how they have them come in 8 at a time. They have the first 8 come in and the second 8. The first 8 are all the newbies. They think that they were picked to be on the show because they had some relation to a past Big Brother person, but they don't know that those past Big Brother people are also returning.
Right.
They come on, they get in the house, and then they reveal that the new people coming in are all returners. I think that would be probably the best way to do that.
They're definitely doing like All Stars 3 at season 30. Like a full returnee would definitely be like a season 30, like a milestone.
Yeah, but I feel like they should wait a little bit longer. If they're doing this now, they should wait for a All Stars.
For sure. I mean,
because All Stars, like, if you think about it, right? If you do an All Stars in 30, that's 8 seasons after the last All Stars, so you'd be getting 2 people from every season.
Well, they don't just do that. They would have from all 29 to pick from.
Oh, okay. They would pull from everything?
Yes, that's how those work. Kind of like 50, you know? 50 has one from,
I guess, yeah,
almost every single season.
Well, I didn't know if 50 was different. Like, did All Stars 2 have people from... All Stars 2 had people from before All Stars 1?
All Stars 2 had people from All Stars 1, before, after.
Okay.
the previous
That
winners.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
they just bring anybody back in those kind of seasons. There's no limits. And think about 50. 50 brought 3 winners back. The winner of the previous season. It's great. I would love to see. I think it'd be fun maybe for like a CBS trifecta situation. Like maybe we have some people from The Amazing Race on Big Brother or Survivor from Big Brother, and they like really commit to it. That might be fun.
What if they do a season of Survivor with all Big Brother people and a season of Big Brother with all Survivor people?
Well, they just did The Amazing Race when it was all Big Brother people last year.
Yeah.
That would be fun, right? So yeah, I think I'm excited. It should be good. I think they know what they've been doing wrong, so they've tried to fix that up, and they also have all those Love Island fans, so they got to do something right.
Yeah.
Those Love Island fans, they do some damage for sure.
Well, they like lock on to Big Brother, right? Because it comes out when Love Island finishes.
Yeah, there's only like 1 week of overlap.
Do you think that they're gonna try to get someone from Love Island on Big Brother?
Oh, maybe not anymore. Not because Love Island USA used to be a CBS property, but then Peacock bought it, so try to separate that. I would love for Celebrity Big Brother to come back though. That's some good stuff, like Tamar and Tom.
Yeah,
Green.
why didn't it? Did it not do well?
It's hard to do, and they cut the winter season of Big Brother to fit other things. Who knows? Maybe next year.
Did they do Celebrity Big Brother in the winter?
Yeah, it's Celebrity Big Brother is a shorter winter season. It's only a month.
Yeah, I get it's hard though to get someone to dedicate that much time.
Yeah, and they didn't really ever pick celebrities, did they?
Tom Green,
Carson Kressley,
Natalie Eva Marie,
Todrick. Todrick caused some chaos on that program. Remember all of Todrick's chaos with the doing people? Teddy Mellencamp was on season 3. She was the first one who went home.
Yesterday, I went to the Brimfield flea market thing.
Oh yes,
dude, that place is sick. Have you ever been?
No, but there used to be a TV show about it.
Dude, it's the biggest open market in the country.
I know about it. You ever watch Flea Market Flip?
It's really... Yeah.
That's where they go.
Oh my god, really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. No, it's so much fun. We got there at 8... No, 7:30. We got there at 7:30. And we're there... yes, and we're there until 4 p.m.
Why'd you go so early?
To get the best. We saw everything.
That's crazy. Did you get anything good?
Yeah, I actually got I got a lot of good stuff. I got 2 baseball caps for $5.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. I got this big sign, right? It's like a big frog holding it's like a vintage bar sign. It's like a big frog holding like a Budweiser on a lily pad. It says something, I don't know, it says something stupid on the bottom of it. But it was I got it for $20.
Wow.
And I looked it up and it goes it's sale price is $150 minimum.
They only do cash only, or do people accept Venmo?
Some people have Venmo.
That's interesting.
I got a lot of old records too. That was pretty cool.
What's with the epidemic of buying other people's things?
What
buying
do you mean?
other people's junk.
Well, because one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Guess you're right.
I literally, I did the calculations, right? I looked up, I calculated how much I spent, and then I looked up what the value, the retail value of everything was.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to buy it from a store on Amazon or eBay, and I saved about $180 or something like that.
Well, if they're real.
What do you mean?
Like if you didn't buy a fake,
Well, there's nothing that I bought that you have fake. There's fakes of.
You don't know that about the Budweiser sign.
Dude, it doesn't matter. It's a fucking massive sign.
But it could be a fake.
It's real. There's no fake. There's no way to tell if it's a fake.
There probably is.
If somebody made a fake, it's not. Yeah, it's okay. Someone made a fake. It's gonna be worth the same. It's still a massive
Also,
metal
you don't
sign.
know.
It's not like it was.
Yeah, you don't know the condition. Some investors and sellers might not want to give you that full price. Probably will give you half. 'cause
Dude,
it
I was
trash.
walking around with that thing, and I walked past because I was walking around because we bought it like, and then we were doing the loop, so we didn't go back to the car yet. And I was walking, and this guy like came out to me. He was like, "Oh shit!" He was like, "That's like." He's like, "Where'd you get that thing? That's a sick sign." He was a sign salesman. He had a bunch of old signs.
You could tell it was
I was
a
like,
fake.
"Oh."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I got it for $20." He was like, "What the hell? I wouldn't let that go for any less than $60."
That's the thing is like people either just don't know what it's worth or try to scam you. So
Well,
That's good.
I'm pretty sure that the lady there's two types of people that sell at Brimfield. There's people that are like actual like antique collectors,
Yeah.
and like their job is like to buy things at like storage units and like
Yes.
sell them. Or there's people that have so much junk that they want to get rid of.
facts.
And because we went yesterday, that was like today is like the last day, but a
Yes.
lot of people were leaving yesterday. And so a big thing people want to get rid of. So it was originally $30 for the sign. And I walked up and I'm like, "Oh, that's a pretty cool sign." And she was like, "Oh yeah, it's only $30. I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." That's kind of, and I was like thinking about it. And I had a lot of cash on me because it was the beginning of the day and I didn't spend anything yet. So I still had like over $100 in cash on me. And Ahmed was like, "Wow, it's a shame you don't have $30 in cash." And he said it like sarcastically, like that I have $30. And the lady was like, "Oh, I can do 20." And I was like,
Wild.
"Shit, okay." So I'm pretty sure she was just trying to like get rid of it.
Scamming the system.
But now I have this nice thing for my room next year. And afterwards, because I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, but I could always sell it for like, and turn a profit on it. Just like they do in Flea Market Flip.
Sure that Rory jersey's worth a lot.
Yeah, maybe, dude.
Should bring it and have it.
Dude, I was like looking at the stuff that the people were selling, and I was like, someone was selling a bin of Legos for $50, just like of random Legos.
You're like, I have that.
And I was like, I have that, but I'm just gonna donate it. Like, I don't like
Yeah.
have like I don't know if I have the energy to like go and sell it. But
We
now I don't. Now I feel like maybe I should.
Now I feel like next spring we get a plot at the Brimfield field.
Well, dude, Brimfield, it happens more than once a year.
I was gonna say we should sell our junk.
Like, we can literally go. It's happening in the summer.
We should combine
Yeah,
junk.
dude, low key, I'd actually be down.
My God.
Open up a little Brimfield stall.
We'll film it. Free promotion.
Yes. Oh, but the sun is a bitch, dude. I got like burned bad. I don't know if you
Well,
can
it was
see.
sunny
Can
yesterday.
you see? It was real sunny.
Sunny. in
And
these
I
parts.
low-key didn't bring a hat or sunscreen.
Crazy. You know where else it's really sunny?
In Rhode Island?
In Rhode Island.
Yeah,
Um,
I know.
Wonder
I
what
just felt like that was important to share, though.
That is an awesome story. No, we should definitely.
Dude, look at
sell.
that. Hold on, look at this.
Do you have the sign with you?
No, I don't. It's in my basement. Well, look at this. This is the Jacksons' last album.
And
it's, like,
you show
full-
the camera a little bit more? Can we see the cover a
Yeah.
little bit more close up?
It's Victory by the Jacksons.
So
I think it
this
smells funny, but $5.
this episode of Rhode Island was really good. So the episode starts with Alicia trying to drive somewhere. Like,
Yeah, so
is
Alicia
she-
can't drive. She has like bad driving anxiety.
is she like America's worst driver? She's for sure Rhode Island's worst driver. She's
She
hit
didn't
that
seem
woman.
that bad until she was like in the wrong lane.
She thinks she ran a stop sign. I will say, I think on camera she ran a stop sign. Her Billy's freaking the fuck out though. That was great. Alicia brings really good TV.
She brought crackers.
She brought crackers. Is this bit getting a little too much? Like, does she know? Is she putting it on? Now I'm getting vibes that maybe it's being put on.
I think that they're editing it.
They definitely 80 yard last week.
Yeah, but I think there's some editing to like the I love a horse, I love a cracker, I love my crackers, the
Love a
cracker. Like, I feel like it's a little I love a cracker.
I
It's a
will
little
say
like I brought my crackers. Like, every episode they get brought up somehow.
this Ashley I scene was interesting. We get a little insight into her, how she makes her money with her Instagram real business. There's more talk
See,
about
I don't
Jared,
get
though.
why you
there's more talk about Jared and the business, and I'm just saying that it's giving. She went on the show to promote the business. The business is doing well right now, and I think she's not gonna necessarily come back to the show next year.
No, I agree. I think that Ashley isn't really like. She's not like the right kind of person for the show.
No, she doesn't have natural connections within the group. She has one.
Yes.
She's doesn't seem like she's saying she's trying to connect with them, but she's not. I don't think she wants to. They've said that off camera postseason she hasn't called, texted, doesn't want to be with any of these women other than Rosie, and I don't think that that's good material for the show. You need authentic connections, and if it's not real, it's not meant for you.
I agree, and I'm at the point where I at this point in the season and like with everything in the postseason, I do think that it's probably the best that if Ashley is probably either demoted. I think she would be not like a bad guest to have, like just have like film some scenes of her and Rosie for like Rosie's personal scenes.
Yeah.
But I don't think she needs to return. That doesn't mean that I think she's a bad housewife or like that I don't like her. Like I do like watching her. I just don't think she's the right fit for the show. She doesn't seem like the kind of person that fits on a housewives show.
No, I agree 1,000%.
I don't know how else to. It's weird because it's like I really like I like her and I even like watching her. Like I didn't mind watching her scene earlier. She's not annoying in my opinion, or like it's not that I dislike her. I just think that she doesn't really fit in well with the group.
Not at all. The episode did seem like it was missing a big group event, but it looks like next week we get a few big group events, which will make
it
up
was
for
missing a big group event, but I feel like an episode like this, it is kind of like what you said, where it felt like a filler episode.
Mm-hmm.
In that sense, where there was no major group thing, I agree, but the quality of the small personal bits we got
was great.
Certainly made up for it.
Especially that ending.
We got some Liz action with Dolores.
So can we talk about this? That I was like, okay, here's my thing with Liz. You clocked it last week. She needs to take a hit of that pen and calm the fuck down. She needs to take her menopause gummy and calm down, because it's just like, we can talk about everyone else's life, but we can't talk about Liz's. And it's like, she seems just very nervous about the show. I've noticed we haven't talked about the affair ever since the ongoing. We haven't talked about the ongoing, and all she wants to do is like talk about other people. And this whole menopause
who's also like
weird.
that is, and that's how Kelsey is too.
Well, we'll get to her.
With the whole like all like we can joke about like your stuff, but don't talk about my shit. We'll get there, but like
I got the ick from her when she's building that shelf with her family in her poor little apartment.
We get a scene of Kelsey and her family, and like she's kind of talking about how like her ex pays for everything, and she just keeps talking about how she's entitled to that. Like he owes her, sorry, he does not owe you anything.
I mean, yeah,
and
he did.
Her argument is that he took 10 years of her life.
I agree.
But, like, how much did he really, like, take in those 10 years? He was only around for half the year. In the 6 months he's not around, it seems like she was allowed to do whatever she wanted.
And she did.
And if she wanted to be with other people, you know? And she never had to work. She never had to pay for anything. She never had to do anything herself. She lived in a giant mansion.
He
didn't make her do that. Like, she could have. If she wanted to do something, she could have.
I want to get more into cut off sleeve Billy, Kelsey's only boyfriend.
Yeah.
I want to get into his feelings about this a little bit more. Like, I want to see them have a natural conversation about this, because
we saw that in the trailer that happens.
Because
and I'm excited for that, because
he
doesn't seem really happy about the fact that he's still paying for all her shit, and that's fair, because like that's weird.
But he also, I think, maybe feels a little insecure that he can't support the lifestyle.
Yeah.
But she keeps harping on, like, I want to be independent, I'm making a big girl move, but like, you're not being independent, because you're
It's like
still
it's like, oh,
getting
look, I'm
everything-
riding a bike, but you really have training wheels, and you're also not. It's also an exercise bike. Like
That is such a good comparison. It is like
Yeah.
the exercise bike at Planet Fitness. It's stationary. You're not going anywhere.
you're not
Like,
going anywhere, girl.
That is such
You went from
a
watching someone ride the exercise bike, and now you're on it, but you're still not going anywhere. Like, you can't call yourself independent. Like, okay, yes, she's making steps towards it. She has her own place, but it's still not really her place. She's not paying the rent.
No. Also, it's giving.
And
It's giving broke.
it'd be one
it's giving
thing
broke.
if she was single. It would be
giving
one thing
broke.
if she was single.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, she doesn't have anyone else. While she tries to, like, get her bearings, like, they're not together anymore, but he's still going to support her while she tries to, like, get her bearings and start her own life.
I want
But
to.
she does have someone she's dating right now. So, like,
I want to see his house.
can't she just stay at his house while
She
she
wants
gets
to be
her?
independent.
Like, I know, but, like, she's not. That's the thing.
I want to see the Kelsey opens a hair salon storyline. Like that, I'll be interested in. That's when I'm finally like,
think
maybe you're
she's
independent,
gonna.
but
I don't think she's ever going to be independent.
we'll have to see, won't we?
Give it a few years of being with, give it like a year of being with Billy, right? And by the time the fame from the show hits, and we talked about this with Not Mad About It, by the time the fame from the show hits, there's going to be hella people in her DMs.
Yeah.
There's going to be hella young, like, there's going to be, I'm telling you, there's going to be young athletes sliding in her DMs that are like, I'm the same age as you and down to start a family, but I'm also rich.
There probably is now. Like, she's not an
Yeah.
Uggo. She's not a chopped Uggo walking
Right.
around town. Like, what are
Right.
we doing? I don't think
And
Billy's gonna
she's
stay,
going to
but
end up with somebody who can give her the family, but is going to be rich and give her the lifestyle too. I'm calling it. That's bound to happen.
let's then move on to the Rula dinner party.
Yes.
Here's my thing with
So
Rula.
awkward.
When she's not defending her husband, she's like a good housewife. She's
No,
like
I love
a
Rula.
good
She's
time.
great. Rula's great.
Like when she's laughing about the steak when he was saying that it reminds him of like working on a surgery. Like that was funny when she was like, Brian.
This dinner,
Like,
by the
was
way,
great.
watching this dinner was like it's like watching the fight from Summer House, knowing about the affair
Yeah.
and like the chair move. Like, dude, his freaking even when I come home at midnight or after midnight,
Stares into camera. I'm faithful. I'm faithful.
I don't think I've ever seen someone make eye contact with the camera like that on the show. On any of these shows.
Yeah, he's interesting.
He made direct eye contact. That was really weird.
Do you think the mistress was calling him to threaten to blow up filming again?
I think she was just calling in general. I mean, okay. This guy gets a fucking call. He gets a fucking call in the middle of, you hear his phone go off. He gets a notification. He looks at his phone, says he has to go to the bathroom, goes to the bathroom, takes the phone call, comes back and says he had a call from work. That's not the fucking bathroom. He can't even keep his own lie straight. Obviously, it was the mistress.
Yeah.
100%. Probably not to blow up filming, but probably like, I need you, baby. Come over. I miss you. I love you. Like that kind of thing.
She's got to get out of this relationship.
Yeah.
He's
It's crazy.
He's not a good person. Another person who's crazy.
These red
is
faced motherfuckers.
Louis. Louis and Brian are cut from the same cloth. Joellen's mom. If I see Joellen's mom, it's about to be on site.
It's on site.
Because this was so
Fuck
hard
Joellen's
to
mom.
watch. Like, Joellen stood up for herself so well. Her story is so...
Yeah, dude.
Like, it's so compelling.
And here's the thing, right? Like, and this happens a lot. Like, I know like this happens a lot because I've seen it happen. But
Mhm.
like people that are shitty parents, like when they're older, they like have more time to reflect and they realize, like maybe I wasn't the best, and they want to make an effort. Seems like Joellen's mom just now in this fucking episode decided that she wanted to make an effort.
when the camera
But
was,
it's like-
yeah.
Yeah, but it's like okay, yeah, like I get it that you you had a shitty mom and your mom didn't show you love when you like fucking cut your eye or whatever. But like that's not an excuse.
No.
Like, it's one thing to acknowledge it and be like, listen, like, I'm sorry that it's you there's a way to acknowledge it without making an excuse. Where you
It was
can be like,
I'm sorry, but
yeah,
I'm
right?
sorry that
like,
you
can
felt
say
bad.
like, you can say like, listen, I'm sorry. This impacted me and it caused me to be this way. I'm not saying it makes it okay. That's why I did it, but it was still awful that I did it.
Yeah.
Versus, my mom was awful, and that's why I was an awful mom to you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that my mom was so bad that it made me an awful mom. Well, obviously that's not a fucking excuse because Joellen's not an awful mom.
No.
So, like, clearly, like, you fucked up, and now, all of a sudden, she's like, I'm so sorry, I want to be in your life more.
Yeah, no.
Like, that's great, but, like, are you just doing it for the cameras to, like, not look like such an awful person?
Like, we talked about it last week. We ended up warming up to Muzzy a little bit more towards the end, but I don't think Joellen's mom will have the same effect on us because I think she did really bad things to her kids. So, that's my opinion.
Yeah. And, like, okay, obviously Muzzy was not, like, Muzzy was a pretty, like, bad mom at sometimes. Like she did and said some really bad things.
Yeah.
But, like, what Joellen's mom did is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely. And for what? For literally nothing.
To go on camera and say, well, it was because of the lies. It's like, well, she was just being a teenager.
Motherfucker, what?
I've seen a
Like,
lot more
it's
teenagers
crazy.
do worse things than what Joellen's mom did. So, or what Joellen
fucking
did.
crazy, dude.
And let's finish this RHORI recap off with the big fight between.
Oh my god! So this is the craziest one. This might be one of the craziest one-on-one fights I've seen in a Housewives house.
We got another split screen Housewives fight. We got one last week with Erica Jane and Dorit. The split screen made it way more intense. That was crazy.
Yeah. So when was the last time you saw this kind of fight?
I want to say like, oof.
Because
it was
there's only
like
one other fight.
Portia and Kenya at the reunion got into it.
But that's different because that's at the reunion. Like, I'm talking about this kind of fight, like where someone's over someone else's house and it's just them.
LVP Kyle is one.
That's what I was thinking. This is like giving like a goodbye, Kyle, like that type of thing, and the dog being there, like.
I'm sure we've seen another one. Just I can't think of anything off the top of my head. But
not stand out. Like, this is a standout. This is a crazy fight.
Slam Pig will be known for the rest of eternity.
So Kelsey comes over Rosie's house, and the plan is that they are going to Kelsey's going to do Rosie's hair. And because they made up in the last episode. And Kelsey decides that, they're past the beef. Barely. Fucking one step past the beef. And she is going to bring a police siren.
Where do you even get that?
I guess you can, when you're that, I
think your ex-boyfriend bought it, yeah.
Yeah. But she's gonna use the police siren.
We gotta
pull
be
up to
careful
Rosie's
with what
house.
we say, because we're seeing these people in a few weeks.
Yeah, I'll say my honest fucking opinion.
Queen Joellen.
Kelsey brings a fucking police siren to Rosie's house and is like, fucking, this is the house police, 8,000 square feet.
Show me your square footage. Police. Show me your blueprints.
8,000 square feet, more like 8,000 inches.
Put your blueprints up.
Oh my fucking god.
First of all,
I get it. And if you were like friends, that's funny.
They were not friends.
If you just made up and you haven't even seen each other since you just agreed to turn a new leaf,
they barely made up. Though.
They barely made up. That's crazy. Did you like my gumdrop? That's crazy. And second of all, fucking rude. Like,
It's rude
this
as
whole
hell.
thing with the house, like, I didn't even understand it until this episode. So the whole point of what Kelsey is, like, accusing her of is that the original plans were 8,000 square feet, and they changed it to 5,000 square feet, and so she's saying that, like, she's broke or, like, lying because she's not making what she originally said. Like, plans change.
Yeah.
You know? They're obviously fucking building an add-on to their house. It's 5,000 square feet. It's a massive add-on, dude. It's like the size of a fucking garage.
But
Did you see that thing? It's huge.
they're adding another story.
Kelsey's perception of like how things should be is so fucked up because she hasn't ever had to do anything. She's never had to work in her whole life. She has everything fucking given to her, and she lives in a massive mansion. So her whole perception of what a fucking nice add-on to your property is messed up. And it's not like Rosie's out here like, oh, well, my house is a bigger thing than everyone else. Like, she's not flexing it. So it's not like it makes sense for her to even like fucking attack her about it in the first place.
She wasn't pulling like an Amanda Francis, going around telling
Right.
everybody what she has. It's different.
But so she gets there, and Rosie's like, what the fuck? So she walks out, and
it really
Kelsey's
escalates
like,
very fast.
It escalates real fast. So Kelsey's like, oh, like, haha, like, I'm just busting you. And Rosie's like, okay,
do you even have a house,
like,
Kelsey?
whatever.
Do you even have a house?
Like that,
yeah,
like,
yeah, you don't have a house. Yeah, poor, broke. Yeah,
and
no.
I think Rosie played it pretty well at the beginning because she was like, whatever, like, that was weird. Like, let's just move on. And Rosie had put out the housing plans.
Iconic.
Because, probably not expecting that Kelsey was going to come in guns blazing with her fucking police siren.
Do you want to go measure now or after we do the hair? Yeah, we can
And
go measure this for
Kelsey
footage.
gets fucking pressed about the shit being out.
She gets very upset,
She's like, oh, like, blah, blah, blah. And Kelsey's all like, oh, like, do you want to go measure it now? Like, we can measure it. And it's just weird and fucking bad vibes. And Rosie's like, why is that even such a big deal? Like, why did you even, like...
It starts the massive back and forth, which then ends up in
Kelsey's
insults
like,
of calling each other a whore. Rosie is getting physically mad, telling her to get the fuck out of her house. We got fingers in each other's face. Like,
it gets bad because if Kelsey was smart, what she would do, Kelsey's like, because Rosie's saying like, why do you care so much about this?
Yeah.
And Kelsey's like, I thought I was trying to make a joke. And Rosie's like, I didn't think that was funny. I thought it was rude. I didn't like it. If Kelsey wasn't a bully, she would say, you know what? I'm sorry. Even if you think it's funny, just fucking apologize. Obviously, you hurt the other person's feelings. Just be the bigger person and say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Instead, Kelsey goes, well, it was fucking funny. It was a fucking joke. It was a blah, blah, blah. It was a fucking joke. Fucking fuck. Fucking joke. Fucking joke. Fucking joke. What's with all the fucking?
Literally. That's what it was giving.
Rosie is like, okay, well, fuck you.
The only job you've ever had was sucking dick.
Where's your house? Only job you ever had is sucking dick. Where's your house? And you know what? She's right. Because who is Kelsey, who lives in an apartment that's being paid for by her ex-boyfriend with insurance that's being paid for by her ex-boyfriend when she just moved out of a massive mansion and her whole lifestyle, which was financed by her ex-boyfriend, and she's never worked a day in her life. She won a pageant and got freaking scouted out by this creep and then groomed.
The one that really got her was, you didn't even win that pageant, but your sugar daddy paid for it. That one really got Kelsey. That one was her. That one hit home, And Miss
when it
Lampig
hits
USA.
home like that, it makes you wonder.
What about Miss Lampig USA? Because she said everyone knows. Rosie gets so mad. First of all, Rosie takes Kelsey's like go bag full of her Herrick stuff, and they're doing tug of war on the stairs. Like, dude, that's so funny. And then
Rosie kind of bodied Kelsey.
Oh, Rosie bodies Kelsey.
Get her bag back from Rosie.
And she throws it out the door. Like, she throws that shit out the door.
And also, low key, I think Rosie's in the right there because she told Kelsey, get the fuck out of my house. And Kelsey's like saying there like, fuck you. And Rosie's like, get the fuck out of my house. And Kelsey's not getting out of her house.
No.
Like, how many times does Rosie have to yell, get the fuck out of my house, you suck dick for a living? And Kelsey's just standing there, like, yelling at her. And Kelsey's like, I'm leaving. No, you're not. You're still standing there.
She physically pushes her out, slams the door. That's when the producer gets involved. And the producer's like, okay, let's stop
this. Yeah, the producer has to come in and be like...
She fucking walks back in. Kelsey walks back in for round 2.
Back in. Oh, my God.
And then... from the stairs, from all the way downstairs to the door to the banister, Rosie's screaming, "Everyone in Rhode Island knows that you fuck Mary, man. You're a fucking slam pig." And that one is crazy. Like, you have the pig shirt on.
So
Miss Slam Pig
Slam
USA.
On Watch What Happens Live, Rosie said that the definition of a slam pig, you can look it up on Urban Dictionary, and it describes Kelsey perfectly. So this is the top definition of slam pig. This is how one would describe Kelsey. A girl who is about average looking, that likes to have random sexual encounters with many guys when she gets drunk. She loves to hook up, give blowjobs, and essentially get railed. This type of girl is every guy's perfect woman because she won't constantly call you and won't blow your spot. Directions for using a slam pig: talk to her, smash that ass, and kick her out. She'll love it.
Jesus.
That slam pig will bang
Christ.
anyone. That is from April 13th, 2008. Slam pig.
Wait. Oh. You know what we never talked about?
What?
Brian saying that he got Rula as a wife by putting multiple shots of alcohol in her drink.
Oh! Oh my god! Brian said he got Rula as a wife because he told the waiter to give her doubles on every drink she ordered, so she would get drunk super fast. And Rula's really skinny and not that big of a person, so she probably can't handle that much alcohol. So Brian was probably like 3 drinks in, and Rula was 6 drinks in. She's like, "Brian, I don't feel so." He's like, "Oh, you're only 3 drinks in." And that's how he got her as a wife.
And he cheated on Alicia's Spanish teacher with Rula.
Right.
Because Alicia loved a Spanish
Married
teacher.
man. That's crazy.
Alicia loved a Spanish teacher. Anyways.
Love a Spanish teacher, love a cracker, love a horse.
What is gonna go on?
Love a Newton.
What is gonna go on next week? Because it looks like we're getting at least 2 cast events. One of them's at Audrey's at Ashley's coffee shop, where they all go under the table when they're screaming. I kind of love that Kelsey's owning Miss Slam Pig USA, walking with the sash. Like, this is good TV. This is bringing early Jersey. It's giving early Jersey.
It's kind of giving the same, like, Kelsey's giving, like, Lisa Barlow energy.
Kelsey's giving Lisa Barlow energy done right.
Like, with the luncheon.
Done right, though.
Where she was like, "What's up?"
Like, Lisa Barlow did the luncheon really wrong. Like, I think that, like, Kelsey's doing it the right way. Like, Kelsey's owning it. The Lisa Barlow luncheon was just hard to watch. I was, like, watching someone spiral.
But she also is Kelsey's also very out of touch. And I feel like that kind of makes her, in that way, she also reminds me of Lisa.
What's a better insult? Gout dick sucker or slam pig?
Fucking slam pig is so much better.
It's like a New England phrase that we like to call each other. I was like, Rosie.
It's a New England phrase you call someone you really don't like, and if you look it up, it basically just describes Kelsey.
Rosie is quick with it. So the rumor around town
is
that the ex's mansion. The rumor around town is they've been broken up for 2 years. They agreed to let her film in that house. It's actually the ex's mom's house. That's the rumor. So they've been broken up. So, and do you know who's a perpetrator of that rumor? Tamra Judge. So Tamra Judge said that she wants that question answered at the reunion and called Kelsey a liar face.
Ooh, liar face. That's
throwback to Alexis Bellino, right?
Yeah. Jesus Jugs. I'm feeling Rosie strong after this episode.
Rosie's strong after this episode. I'm thinking Rosie, Kelsey, first 2 chairs. Is that crazy?
No, that's not crazy at all. I always liked Rosie. And I still do. And even, like, when I said she was lower, it was just because I didn't know, like, if she was really bringing too much to the table. No. Okay, seating arrangement, right?
Yep.
I think Rosie and Kelsey.
Yep.
First chairs. Then, I think next to Rosie is Rula, and next to Kelsey is Joellen.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think next to Rula is Alicia, and next to Joellen is Liz.
Yep. And then Ashley last.
And then Ashley is going to be next to Alicia.
But
I think
here's the
that's
thing.
I'm calling it right now. That's what it's going to be.
Who knows? Because we have a lot of season left, and next week
Because
it's
you
giving...
literally have prime dramas lined up against each other, and I have a feeling that Liz and Alicia is going to become a thing.
Well, I think it is a thing next week. Did you see that? You saw the trailer for next week.
I know.
Where they're going at it, and I think you saw a mid-season trailer when Joellen starts going after Liz at that same event. So she's gonna go down. I think we also still have like another mini cast trip or something with everybody.
You know what I want to see? I want to see more of Joellen and Rosie.
Yeah,
Because I feel
that was good.
like
Episode 1.
Rosie has the potential to really assimilate further into the group.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as I love Ashley, and I feel like I've made it pretty clear, I think Rosie is purposely preventing Ashley from fully assimilating into the group.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Ashley being there is allowing Rosie to not fully assimilate herself.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think Ashley is holding Rosie back in that regard. I think they both hold each other back. And I think if Ashley was moved to a role where she was just a guest or a friend of Rosie, not like as in the type of like friend of role, but just like someone who appears as Rosie's friend.
Yeah, like Faye
Ashley,
Resnick.
Rosie's friend. Yeah. I think that it would allow Rosie to get, because I don't really know who Rosie is friends with other than Ashley.
Yep.
You know? And I know that Rosie and Kelsey are definitely not friends, but like, where does Rosie stand with Alicia? Where does she stand with Liz?
Well, we saw like
really
she got into
know.
it with Alicia, and it was good TV. So I would like to see a little bit more.
But then they made up, and they seem better now. She got into it with Joellen at one point, but it seems like they also kind of made up after that, like the very beginning, in like episode 1.
It's good to talk about something that's not the affair. So this episode made it really fun. But we also still have the confrontation of Rula in the video. So there's a lot more that we still haven't seen for the show.
Yeah.
Another great episode. Love
this. Honestly, this might have been my favorite episode so far.
I think mine is still the Newport Polo, but this is a good one.
That is a good episode. It's just firing on all cylinders.
Yep.
We got Ashley. We got some Ashley like being with her family, which is nice because it's like at least it gets to like show like her in a way where she's not just like sitting with the girls not doing much.
Yeah.
Sitting
with the girls making noises. And
Dolores and Liz was fun.
It's fine.
Kind of forgettable, but you know, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. We had the hilarious Alicia antics.
There's always good Alicia antics in this show.
And then that dinner was so awkward and so funny. Like that was a great dinner.
Love a dinner party.
And then we had Joellen like quality, like family, like emotional heart-to-heart scene, which I love that for Joellen. And we got a lot of Rosie this episode. We got her with her dog. I fucking feel bad for Rosie's dog, dude. She looked so sad.
Yeah,
Clemmy looked so sad.
Deal with all the
there was all that yelling.
There was a lot of Kelsey this episode. Unfortunately, Kelsey is losing me a little bit, but who knows? We still have more time to come. I like how she's owning the slam pig of it all, though.
I do too. But I kind of said last time that like I was team Rosie, but I felt pretty much equal on Rosie and Kelsey. I definitely am loving Rosie. Liz is kind of losing me, if I'm being honest. I don't really know. Like, I just feel like she's a little too like afraid. She's too afraid to like let her own shit be aired out.
We will see, won't we?
But we'll see. There's still season left.
There's still season left, but there's still real time left because I think in June we're gonna go see them at a panel hosted by Becca Berger, friend of the pod.
Now,
and
do you think there's a chance that we'll be able to interact with them?
I think that that's what it is. They're gonna come down.
Do you think Rosie will sign my slam pig?
So Rosie will not be at the event. Kelsey might sign your slam pig, but
I want Rosie to sign my slam pig.
It's just gonna be Kelsey, Liz, Alicia, and Joellen.
Yes. Okay, Joellen will be there.
Yep, Queen Joellen. No Rula, no Rosie, no Ashley I. But it's hosted by Becca Berger, so shout out Becca Berger. And yeah, that's
Interesting.
that.
Maybe Kelsey will sign, because honestly, okay, getting a signed Slam Pig, whether it's Kelsey or Rosie,
It's
that's
iconic.
pretty freaking epic.
She seems
That's
to be
pretty
owning the
iconic.
Slam Pig thing. So
She does seem to be owning it, so I think she would sign my Slam Pig.
hey,
And then I would have another Bravo artifact to add to the collection.
look at you moving on in life.
I'm actually gonna do this so he stays relevant in the coming episodes. I'm just gonna
Put the
Fuck yeah.
RHORI jersey on the big Slam Pig.
right there. So we have a background Slam Pig.
Look at you.
Look at that. I'm building my freaking. We got the jersey, Melissa Gorga, Sandoval, the Slam Pig. It's really all just coming together now, isn't it?
It is. It is. It is.
I have like a set.
Do you have anything else to say?
No, I feel like I wanted to mention this earlier, and you were like, "We're gonna talk about it later," and then you never brought it up. But Fly High,
Bro,
Archie.
Fly High Archie Fedor, like that's so upsetting.
10-2, Shannon. 10-2.
Can they pick up cameras and do like a doggy funeral like they used to do back in the day? Like that would be
Dude,
so much fun.
It's actually so sad because Archie is was the cutest dog.
I'm actually worried for Shannon now. She has that other
She needs to
dog, but
I think she should leave the show. Take some Bador time to
after
herself.
season 20.
No, because here's the thing, right? Like, Shannon losing Archie is probably going to be very emotional for her.
They already finished.
She lives
filming, though.
alone.
They already finished filming.
She's sad. I know, but what I'm saying is she's sad and alone. And after losing Archie, the last thing she needs is Tamara calling her a freak show and just bullying her for like constantly. So
Shannon.
So I think that the best move for Shannon is to
The last thing
they
Shannon
need to
needs.
and they need to send these freaking OC women to like a geriatric like nursing home.
That's what it's called, the Golden Life. That Roni spinoff. That's what that is. It's just them.
No,
in Palm
really,
Beach,
the
just-
Golden Life, and it's the freaking geriatrics from Roni. Just let it go. Just let it die. Like, at what point are they just gonna like stop?
That's a question.
I think here's what I think. Right. I think Bravo is at the point where they would actually benefit from a mass ending of shows.
Like, what shows would you cancel?
Is the Golden Life even Bravo?
That's on E.
Yeah, then let them have that. Let them have that geriatric nursing home. After 20 seasons, OC should end.
Mm-hmm.
It should end permanently. New York, end it. They don't need a New York franchise. Just end it. Why are we canceling Miami
Right?
when New York and OC exist? Like, they're old hags. And New Jersey.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, right? New Jersey had a great run. Rhode Island exists now. It's the same idea, but it does it better.
Yeah. What
Right?
about Bev Hills?
I think that they should. It gets to a point where it's like, okay, there's only so much you could do with a series until you start bringing in too many new people and it doesn't feel like the same show anymore.
Yeah.
I think it's more beneficial to, instead of just keep trying to bring back these new shows and do reboots and stuff like that. I think it's more beneficial to let the older shows run their course. When they start to get bad, let them die, and then start whole new shows.
Well, you see what they did with Miami, though. They had 3 seasons. They took 7 years off. They rebooted it with half the cast and some newbies, and they were doing so well.
Right.
Look at what happened with Atlanta. They took a long break. Portia, Cynthia came back. Phaedra came back. Shamia, and then we got some newbies. They're doing great right now.
That's what they need to do.
They need to do a soft reboot. The problem is it doesn't work with Jersey because Jersey has a lot of history. You can't reboot a show with so much history. Like, imagine
That's what I'm saying. That's why it needs to be a soft, like a reset.
Same with Vanderpump.
Like a new show completely.
Like, Vanderpump Rules is kind of hard. It's not the same show. It's with all these new
no one
people.
fucking cares about new Vanderpump Rules. They need to end that show too, and they also need to end The Valley. And they also, honestly, they should probably end Summer House too.
I agree.
If all the people in Summer House are going to In the City, guess what? No one wants to fucking watch Summer House anymore.
No, In the City's just 3 of them, and then they're all new. Like, I would rather watch some of the good Summer House people living in the city, and then have them reboot Summer House with like new
That's
people,
what I'm
or
saying.
cancel it. Yeah.
But no one's gonna watch new Summer House. Once Sierra's gone, who's gonna watch fucking Summer House?
Well, here's the thing about
when
Summer
everyone
House.
who everyone loves is on In the City.
Here's the thing about Summer House and Housewives. Housewives is a format that can last 20 years because it doesn't matter the age or at what point in life the women are at. Like, it's a pretty cookie cutter format.
Yeah.
Where like
I agree.
Vanderpump Rules at its inception was, we're going to document the lives of young bartenders working at her restaurant. And then when they get big and they get to season 10 and they don't work there anymore, it's not the same show. At Summer House,
But then you can't
when
just
you start
can't just go back
exactly.
to the starting point with new people. Because
like,
guess what? Vanderpump Rules is already known for all those other people.
The Valley was a good idea. The only problem is it's just
the only
so toxic.
When I say they should cancel the Valley, I think the idea of the Valley is great. The problem is it's just the cast. It's just not. It's too toxic.
Like,
they need to if they get rid of Brittany needs to go. Like, Brittany needs to fucking go. Because, like, I get it. Like, I get what that Jax is a horrible person, but like, and he is a bad person.
Yes.
Like, he shouldn't have even been on House of Villains.
No.
Like, he's not a TV villain. He's like a real life villain.
Yeah.
But it gets to a point where it's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, they can, you know how they could save the Valley? If they get rid of Brittany, they get rid of fucking Michelle,
No, she
get
has
rid of
Dr.
Jesse.
Dre. She has Dr. Dre. That's pretty
I
good.
don't care. Get rid of her. Get rid of Jesse.
From what
the
I
two of them being
understand-
on the show is so much toxicity.
So here's the thing. I think from what I understand, Jesse and Michelle are having a pretty decent season. They're like kind of friendly now. The only problem is Jesse's girlfriend decided to start filming on the show as a friend of, and Jesse's girlfriend is the one who tried out for OC Housewives all those years ago because she's friends with Tamara. So she's like a housewife coded. She's great. The problem is she's fighting with Janet, and because Janet did a Reddit deep dive on Lacey and found out that she auditioned for Housewives, and she's like, why are you doing a Reddit deep dive, Janet? You're a fan. And then Jason, Janet's husband, is like, well, why are we yelling at my wife? Like, why are you even defending that?
Janet needs to fucking go.
Janet
dude.
and Jason need to go.
With her fucking. What?
Yeah.
What even happened with what was the thing that happened with her?
So much.
But
She
she
got,
had a
like,
miscarriage or something like
She
that.
had. No, they said that they didn't want her baby to go to full term, and then she got like really sick and like lost all this weight.
What's
and
that? What's that guy's name?
Gay
The
Zach.
gay guy.
Yeah.
Gay Zach. Yeah, Gay Zach said he didn't want Janet's baby. Which, like,
And
dude,
and
he's
Benji.
really fucking toxic too.
Yeah.
I think honestly, if they
Who
wanted to
would've
like
thought?
really like get a clean slate, Kristen,
Who would have thought
and
Kristen
Luke.
Doty is the least problematic guy
Kristen
ever?
and Luke, Danny and Nia.
People
and then-
hate Danny though. They keep calling him a drunk and he's really mean to his wife. I do get it. I think he is a little mean to his wife, but Janet was being annoying too. Two things can be true at once.
It's like those two couples fire everyone else and then bring like
Oh, we like Jasmine though. They just don't invite her to things.
who's Jasmine?
She had her fiance Melissa. Her and Zach were
Oh.
close. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. She's a little thirsty to me. She seems really thirsty.
We'll put a pin in this and talk about it next week. I love
The last
these-
time I watched The Valley was the frickin' Danny and Nia like gang up because Danny was taking a nap and everyone was saying that he was a drunk.
Oh yeah.
And she was and Nia was like, no, he's just sleeping because he has a hard. And they're like, whoa, fucking, blah, blah, blah. And fucking Jesse was sitting there wrapped in a blanket. It was fucking awful.
Hey.
That show,
We know it's a reboot that I heard is really good. I haven't watched it, but
let me
people
take
like
these off
it.
because we're not talking about Rhode Island anymore.
The Valley Persian style.
Yeah, people are loving it, dude. Shaws of Sunset.
That is how you do a reboot.
Yes.
Because it's
Right?
a different show.
Yes.
It's a different show.
Yes.
Like, you could do a Golden Life and do it well. Because it's a different show. Like, they shouldn't have had it as RHONI season 15 or season 14. It should have just been, Real Women of New York. It's like, you can change it. Like, it's a different show.
Yeah,
You know,
like Next Gen NYC. And you know what the thing is? We have Next Gen NYC, so I don't know why we need a Housewives in New York
and I
anymore.
heard they're gonna do
we have like
I heard they're gonna do Next Gen LA with Cynthia Bailey's daughter, some of the Dubrow kids, some of Kyle's
telling you,
kids. Like
OC needs to go because when I look at OC, I see freaking Bert, Ernie, and the entire geriatric nursing
the
facility.
the Tres Amigos, the Tres Abuelas.
Oh no, dead ass, dude. They are the Tres Abuelas.
Yeah.
They're all pushing 70. We got freaking Vicky who
Vicky's
trolls
back.
on fucking Truth Social watching like Joe Biden clips. And we have Tamra who is
The only one bringing it to the show. Let's be real.
low-key just a fucking bully. Like, I don't know. I mean, Tamra's funny. And Shannon is like she's like pushing 90 right now. I mean, I don't know how much gas she has left in the tank. And what else the fuck does the fucking Jen Padronti? Are you kidding me?
She had a flop of a season.
She's a fucking flop of a housewife.
Them firing Katie Janela was bad.
Yeah, they fired one of the most only interesting people, and they kept freaking the Trace Floppas. You got the Trace Abuelas and the Trace Floppas.
Who are the Trace Floppas?
Jen Padronti,
Ernie and Jen
Emily
Padronti,
Simpson, and fucking Gina Kirchenschneider. Or whatever
Isn't
the hell
there
her last
another one
name
we're
is.
missing? Are we missing another OC woman, or do we have them all? Oh, Heather Dubrow.
Yeah, fucking Heather Dubrow. She sucks too, dude. She could go right in the fucking nursing home too, with her husband who gets paid to go on Hulu fucking clavicular documentary. Are you kidding me? Looks maxing. It was Dateline. It was a fucking Dateline documentary series
Dr.
about
Dubrow
looks
has clout.
maxing.
Dr. Dubrow has
And
clout.
Dr. Dubrow was on it. He's like, oh, and the whole time for like, okay, like he seems like a nice guy, but the whole time he's like, these kids are like working out and they're like trying all this stuff to look good when they should just be getting Botox and plastic surgery.
Yeah, it's just a promotion.
Oh, the fucking plastic surgeon is gonna say that. Oh, really? Yeah, you just want people to go to your fucking business.
Let's put a pin in this for next week. I'm loving this Bravo hot. Maybe next week we come prepared with some Bravo hot takes because this is a great
that may be a good idea.
conversation. Anyways, everybody, we will see you next week with some RHORI recap, a new Survivor winner,
Survivor finale.
and
Yeah,
some Bravo hot takes.
maybe Mr. Beast will win.
Team Rizzo.
Wait, hold on. Don't stop recording. I have a theory.
What?
What if there's a twist where the fans get to vote someone back in the show for the final three?
The fans
a live
voted.
vote.
The fans voted, and they want you to swim with sharks. The last person alive becomes the winner.
What if it's not pre-recorded? What if
it's
the
a live
actual finale
It is a live finale.
of Survivor?
Yeah, the fans voted for a live finale this year.
I thought they already knew who won though.
That's the thing, is I'm not sure if they voted yet or not. There's a live something that's gonna happen on Wednesday, so
So what if that is actually what's going to happen?
The
and we
fans
get to
vote for
vote
the
someone
winner?
back in.
you never know.
Ooh.
We'll see, won't we?